The next fight, it's just huge. I mean, it's absolutely huge because you got Curtis Blaydes versus Rizvan Kuniev, a guy that just recently came over to the UFC from Bellator, I believe. I believe it's Bellator. But when you're talking about heavyweights and you're talking about the main event in the prelims, it, this is going to be a big one. And I think someone is going down. I got to believe here someone is going down. So let's get into this one right now. In the heavyweight division at UFC 313, you got Curtis Blaydes fighting down, I guess, against Rizvan Kuniev. Blaydes 18-5, Kuniev 12-2. Both guys stand 6'4". Blaydes is now 33 years old, so he's still in the prime. Seems like he's older, but he's not. Kuniev 32. Now, in terms of the reach, Curtis Blaydes 4-inch reach advantage. Both guys stand right-handed. Kuniev more active on the feet, at least so far. 5.8 significant strikes at 3.5 per minute for Blaydes. So you're looking at almost 2.5 more per minute, or about 40 to 45. So that's a significant advantage. But Curtis Blaydes can go to the ground. He lands like 2 takedowns on average per round. Kuniev gets 1 per round. So that's an impressive rate for Curtis Blaydes. But he has just a 31% takedown defense. He got KO'd by Tom Aspinall in about 1 minute in his last fight. That was for the interim title. He did beat Jailton Almeida. That was a big win at the time, as Almeida looked unstoppable. Beat him by second round KO. Remember the 9 takedown attempts, or not attempts, but 9 takedowns. And Curtis Blaydes finally got tired of it, and at the beginning of the second round began landing elbows. And surprisingly finished the fighter. He could have had 3 losses in a row because he lost to Sergey Pavlovich by KO before that and beat Tom Aspinall, but that wasn't really a win. That was an injury. So he struggled as of late. Now Kuniev, so far 100% takedown defense, but keep in mind these are contender series fights, so he's jumping right into it with Curtis Blaydes. Now Kuniev won by first round KO uh, at the contender series 3 seasons earlier. He beat Edevan Santos by KO. So I'm not sure why he didn't get into the UFC, as he dominated that fight and then got invited back a few seasons later. So there was something going on there, but the fact is Kuniev is looking solid, but he's jumping right into it with Curtis Blaydes. I cannot go against Curtis Blaydes here. I mean, this is a major step up. Kuniev is Russian, right? He's going to be strong. He's going to be tough. He could outstrike Blaydes very easily and catch him. But at the same time, I got to look at who's more well-rounded. Curtis Blaydes is not like a 37 or 38-year-old heavyweight like a Cannonier would be in the middleweight division, where he could start to slide very quickly. And when you're making predictions, you got to try to guess when that slide will begin. But Curtis Blaydes is only 33. I'm not so sure he's done working his way to the top yet. He's only lost to some big-time contenders. So Kuniev should learn in this fight that there's levels to this game. And I got to go with Curtis Blaydes here, the American, to get the finish. Well, I would say ahead of 3 rounds, but it's only a 3-round fight. So he'll get the finish sometime in the second or third round, in my opinion, to move to 19-5. Forget the significant strikes in this one. The ground and pound uh, should be what Curtis Blaydes is looking for to get the W. Heavyweight division, UFC 313. Yeah, and the difference for this fight is I was just very impressed by Curtis Blaydes beating Jailton Almeida. After the 9 takedowns, Almeida was taking down everybody, dominating, finishing people, or, you know, controlling them to get the win by decision, whatever. And dropping those elbows led to the victory. It was impressive. Now Rizvan Kuniev, I'm not sure if it was Bellator or PFL, it was one of the two, but he looked pretty well over there and coming over to the UFC through the Contender Series and getting this big opportunity. So anything is possible for him. Anything is possible. But we'll take Curtis Blaydes because he's been around for a while and he's got a lot of experience in this type of setting.